All right, guys. I should have shared this before I came here. I don't know if I can still do it. Oh yeah, I can. Look at that. All right, I shared. Hello. So, got a stand, got a tripod. That's why now you're able to see different angles of stuff. So, I'll move that around tonight as we work. I'm trying to put it back where it was. Close. Hello, Evan. Welcome back. Sorry if it's a little crooked. Can I fix that? Yes, I can. There you go. Hello.
Aaron. It might be Aaron. Because right now I know Aaron has signed it on my computer.
All right, so my first couple of projects tonight, I'm going to be wrapping up the few masks that I worked on yesterday. So we've got this guy, which I'm going to paint with some black. There's a Krampus mask over there. I'm going to paint, and then that'll be ready for horns, and then ready for Amanda to hair it. Let me see what else we got. We got to do this egg sack tonight, if we can, Chris. I just brought that straight jacket, so I'll probably have Devin work on that. And I got to do a grin clown. That's up next before the egg sack for me. You got those all strapped yesterday. So.
Yeah, after I do this, I'm going to work on the, taping the horns.
All right, sounds good. All right, and the white on this looks pretty good, so I'm going to start with the black now.
I have a blonde moment. Did I paint it all blue first?
The horns?
Yeah. And then let that dry?
Either blue or orange.
I did a solid first, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this guy's just going to get some black to it. Kind of a good note. If you're ever in need of a tripod, the Goodwill tends to have an abundance of tripods. I don't know why. I've seen a lot of these tripods I'm using there. Someone's knocking on the back door.
No, okay.
Oh. I saw someone say hi. Who was it? Hi, Tyler. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Ted? A little bit too much coming up. There we go. So today I edited. Hello, David. Um, I made a new video today of the conversation that we had last night about our line and what my plan is for the coronavirus preparations and precautions. It's not up yet, but it will be up probably tonight. And I kind of like that because I like that I can take the conversations we have here and turn them into other videos because that turned into a 15-minute long video that I can now post and has great info for other people, and they don't have to watch a 3 to 4 hour long stream if they don't want to. My actual hope is that it encourages them to come to our stream because I like having lots of people, more people to ask interesting questions. Also, make sure that you hit um, the bell on our channel because I won't always stream at this time. I know I did a stream the other day at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. There was only like 3 people watching it. So that sucked. But if it's a weekend and I'm up here early to sculpt or whatever, I'll stream it. Just make sure that you guys are updated on our bell and stuff so that you know when I'm streaming. So this is, I think this is done. I just need to wait for Devin to check her phone so I can see if I need to do the circles around the eyes. This may be complete. Either way, I'm going to move to the Krampus mask now, which will be a much more interesting paint job than just white and black. I didn't do that.
I know exactly who did. I didn't think there was a little bit, I thought there was a little bit more brains than that.
Just slightly. Just slightly. So I'm gonna rebase this with white. Hey everyone, I'm gonna be lurking because I'm working on paperwork, but I'm here. Hope you're well, Justin crew. Yes, we are doing well, Rugged. How you doing? $47,000 views on one video. Not mine. I wish I had 47,000 views on one. That'd be awesome.
That means some YouTube screwed up on the decimal point.
Yeah. I don't know. Mine usually get almost 200 a piece, and then they kind of move on because they're vlogs. So the tutorials, they get more because people will go back and watch those. But the daily vlogs, unless someone is binging my channel, which is not uncommon. I know Zach Ball of the Bloodshed Brothers is watching it right now. I don't know how far along he is. I know he's not to the point where we are moving in here yet, so he's still a few years back.
Is the equal still an hour and a half to weld, just like the mask, or is that only an hour to weld?
Still do an hour and a half.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think there's all 4 of those at the same time.
Right. So I'm gonna base this, and then I've got about I think 5 other masks. Yo, Vic, I just subscribed to you to help out a bit. Awesome. Um, All right, so that's rebased. I'm gonna let that dry while I work on the other ones.
It feels like
There.
if you go to match them up, it's still, I got a habit of that. Down in the eye socket, they can tell, already told me to get retrimmed. Yeah, it's off, yeah. It's like, when you're strapping them on, at least, you might get close enough to work, but if you match it up like that, then it looks like it's way off. Uh, Would you mind coming here and checking some of the other ones?
Yeah. So next, I'm going to paint this grin. This will be a two-tone like the one I posted on Facebook a few weeks ago.
That one's got that off center low. Yeah, restrap this one. Okay, this is the one with the long strap, longer strap. Yeah. So yeah, restrap this one and slash this one. Okay. The ground look like those are all good.
Then you wanted me to do something.
Looks like I'm gonna be painting 3 grin masks tonight. I don't even know if I need that many, but I'm gonna base them all out.
According to your list, you do.
Okay.
So unless the list is not up to date.
If it is on the list, it is law.
Well, Justin, check those eye sockets for the grins. They may need to get trimmed a little.
Yep, I'm trimming one right now.
Okay.
Okay, the regular cone ones, the batteries were orange as well.
Okay.
So where are the batteries here?
Do you wanna dry out that exact angle first, so, cause I need to pour that tonight.
Okay. Showing up with the stuff. Oh, I brought the book if you wanted to read it.
Oh,
It's a real book.
oh my god.
Now you know it's a proud mom moment.
That is much more comfortable. What do you prefer to make in your shop? I don't know. We make everything, man. I like it all. It's all fun. New things are my preference. Something new. I like sculpting. I like sculpting. I don't like molding. I like making the prop. So, making new things.
I'm pretty proud.
them if I did the circles around the eye. I didn't. So this is done then? So this is done? You done? Good.
That's rather well thought out for time. It's probably not moving, but I can't.
And then this one just needs clear
I
coat.
think there's more black.
Yeah.
Like you sprayed black over it, but didn't do the lines. You just sprayed black over it. I'm assuming that's what.
Got yourself a tripod phone?
Well, I had a tripod. I needed the camera mount.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you poured any with the new one?
No.
No.
We'll be doing that tonight.
How's this work out?
Going good. It works.
I thought you were hiding it underneath.
It will be hidden once it's done.
Foam filter.
Did you answer Vic's question what you prefer to make in your shop?
Can you use music from the YouTube thing because we got fucking dinged again last night. So I don't know what that website is, but they're liars.
Anything in particular I can work on?
In particular, give me a second.
It looks like you guys already got horn guns.
Yeah, they're all glued and stuff.
YouTube audio library?
Yeah. It's like the Creator Audio Library or something.
Where do you go to the bottom of these? From I just
It ends up, chop it off.
yesterday go good?
Huh?
Yesterday go good?
The stream?
Huh?
The stream?
No.
Oh, the job interview? Yeah.
When you hear back about that?
Huh?
When you hear back about that?
They're doing a background check right now, and then I'll get back after that.
That's my plan.
Watched a interesting video today
Yeah.
about
What was
the
it?
live streams on like social media and stuff. Free tips from Tier 1 for our Facebook page.
Yeah.
We'll change it to our Facebook page. Couple of days.
No, looks great.
I will go get that just possible earlier.
You watch the new episode of Rick and Morty?
Yeah.
Think of it.
It's pretty funny. I laughed that they kept calling everyone's abs fucking cum gutters, including Jesus.
I like the train conductor was the reaction. He's like, my God.
When Jesus came down and took his shirt off, and the train goes, God damn! I was laughing at that.
McSpring Snaps, do you just work in the shop in the evenings?
Yes, for the most part. That's when I'm available to come here. That's also when I have help. So I've explained this previously. So everyone here, we're all kind of working on the same kind of stuff. We all have our own projects, but they all kind of build into one. So like Chris is pouring all our masks and stuff. Those masks I'll then paint. So Chris is working on prep work that leads to me making masks. So if I come here and I paint all our masks, then I pour stuff and Chris has nothing to do when he comes here. And then I've explained this. I can head up here in the daytime and I can hang out here for 12 hours alone. I'll get the same amount of work done that all of us knock out in only 4. So
When you get a moment, mind taking a feel of the one bolt and see if it's dry enough. I'm not quite sure because it feels like this one in. I know this one's dry.
No bueno.
But it's got that like cold clam to it, but I don't know if that's still.
make sure when we once it's all poured and stuff, make sure our fan's on.
But on the floor right there. Yeah, it's in there with the tools, so we got it.
actually sold like
Shit.
4 of them.
I didn't bring a flower! Do we have flowers here?
Yeah, over there.
They're painted? No.
They have to be painted.
Can I paint it purple?
Don't see
I mean,
why
it
not.
has to go with this jacket.
No, that's a new mold.
What is?
That.
No. That's the same mold. We just have to make a new piece. But I think we've sold 4 of those so far.
When are we doing the one where we're gonna cut it?
Right there, man. I don't know.
Should I paint
After
it,
those ones.
should I paint it orange?
If it's 2 colors on the coat, the flowers should also be 2 colors.
No, the coat's purple, the buttons are orange.
Alright, so paint the flower orange underneath and purple on top.
You need spray paint for that, right? Orange down here. All of it? Like, is there any more over there?
What do we need to do for an iBite helmet? I know there's one of those.
It's on the list?
I think so, yeah.
Go see if it's on the list.
One ordered recently.
Because that might be done.
I'm guessing it's done, 'cause it's not up here.
Okay, it's
I
done.
think that person that ordered that one big order.
It was ordered recently, it's probably not up there.
That's also a
Last
possibility.
week.
Yes, it's not up there.
Yeah, that list hasn't really changed in about a week. You just picked the wrong spot, don't you?
How I roll, I guess.
That's how I roll.
I roll.
That's how I roll.
I roll with him.
That's what I like. Robin Williams. Genius.
Are there leaves on it or are the leaves taken off?
Leaves are taken off, it's just the flower.
Yeah.
Normally it'll only have a
Nope.
10, maybe like
Nope,
4
nope,
inches.
nope. Just use the, these,
Got it.
and you just cut like the whole stem.
There's a wire in there, so it says you're going to shed.
You don't have to do that, just cut it right up above that, dude.
Oops, you're gonna leave the thorns sticking off?
Huh?
Cut right.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I took over, so. I don't know who I told.
Yeah, no,
No, the only other
I
than
watched. talked
this
about
one's
like
mine.
different ways to like make your Facebook page better, and like they did like a little mini like audit on
The
ours.
rest is,
Because like they had some that they did that were signed up, and then they were looking for volunteers. Like, well, hey, I'm on here. Why don't you do ours? And one of the things, like, we need to change our profile picture so it's just like an image, and then
Image of what?
like a character.
As opposed to what?
Right now we have our logo, like an older version of the logo has got words, and so when you look at it like online and everything, it would be hard to read the words, and so it's a wasted opportunity. So, and then I'm gonna update our wait, I can't remember the like the top image thing, or right the header image. I'm gonna create some kind of like little video system. Yeah, they looked at like Pure Fare, 13th Hour, Indianapolis,
Yeah.
which interestingly they have like only 2,500 likes currently.
Okay.
I don't know if they're newer. They also looked at one, it's a new one that's gonna be in Texas that hasn't opened yet. Bat something. I can't remember what the word was. They had a pretty cool like header image and everything. Had like
Yeah.
actual bats flying around and stuff.
That's cool.
But yeah, like when they were talking about, I was like going back and like making changes to ours and everything. And I could do like on the fly.
That's good.
It was all little stuff. I mean, it seemed like we were doing a lot of the things they were already talking about. One thing they said that they noticed, like with all the pages, was like the community section, like when people were like sharing stuff. And we have like I think 8 to 10 like top fans. Some of them are people that are actually connected to the haunt,
Right.
and then some are random people. But one thing they notice is like we need to be checking that community section and making sure we're responding. Like if people post stuff. So most recent stuff has been a couple of things where like Devin has checked in and everything. So I mean, that's not really helping us when it comes to like community engagement, but
Right.
with some of the other ones. That's orange.
For now.
Orange, you glad you didn't say banana?
Sorry, I help myself. It's a tick.
Get that removed.
Ticks cause Lyme disease.
Yeah.
I already have ehrlichiosis, so
What is that?
it's a severe Lyme disease.
How did you get that?
That's it.
Really?
Maybe. I don't know. I got a letter from the state of.
She got a letter and you gave her the thing.
I got.
Gave it to her from she opened the letter.
No, I got a letter from the fucking health, like the Lake County Health Administration office, because I'm the first case of ehrlichiosis in the state.
Yeah, but how did they find out you had it?
So I
You
went to the
got blood.
doctor and I got tested.
Oh. What does it do? Like, what are the side effects?
Basically, autoimmune disorder side effects. Basically, an autoimmune disorder.
Is it curable? I know some types of Lyme disease are curable.
Depending on how long I had it, and I took the medicine, and I didn't notice the difference. And
Nothing's
then
curable anymore.
I lost my health insurance, so I couldn't go back to the doctor to get tested again.
Nothing's curable anymore.
Everything's COVID-19.
Nothing's curable anymore. They cured fucking polio and they haven't cured anything since because they realized there's
Smallpox.
no money in cures. There's money in treatments. Lifelong treatments.
Supposedly, read some ridiculous article last night that supposedly Bill Gates is creating a vaccine and we're all going to get microchips when we have to get it.
We're gonna get microchips. They can't make you get a microchip in your
Well,
body.
no, when they give you the vaccine, the microchip will be inside the vaccine.
Just don't get vaccine.
And then there was a video of a very animated woman for the Chicago Public Health who was talking about how they're already prepared for mass vaccinations and everything.
Yeah.
But question is, how do you interpret that? Do you interpret that they're saying they're going to make you do it, or that they're just ready for lots of people to get it?
That said, you can tax this fucking dick, kingy boy, Thomas Jefferson.
I've seen that.
I love it. That's my favorite. Alright. So close on making that one. I have a
Hi, Savannah Croy.
so close. I did my best. Right on this one.
Is it done?
I just need a blood bladder. Okay. So are the three nurses?
Hey Kevin, what's in that thing?
Okay.
What is that? That tub?
Raw cookie dough.
Yeah, I don't think it's chocolate chip cookies.
It's not chocolate chip.
No. Is
There's lime there. Why would you need lime for dog chip cookies?
For my Lyme disease.
Your lime disease.
They're tit cookies.
They're tit cookies. You make a lot of money off of tit cookies.
Kitty cookies.
I didn't say tit cookies, I said tit.
Oh, take
So is Chris watching what I watched last night?
What'd you watch last night?
Showgirls.
Yeah, okay. Sure you did.
Oh, I really did. I was sadly awake at 2 in the morning, and that was what went on.
So why didn't you message me and say let's play Friday or something?
Huh?
So why didn't you message me and say let's play Friday or something?
I was trying to get my kid to go back to sleep. 'Cause he was the reason I was awake.
Oh guys, happy Cinco Tomato.
Cinco de Mayo on Taco Tuesday.
Yeah, I had a quesadilla.
I had tacos for dinner. They were delicious.
I would have much rather had chicken tacos than El Salto.
And El Salto? You just had regular homemade tacos.
I would have much rather had the homemade chicken tacos.
Gigantic tortillas.
Me gusta montar mi caballo.
You cut that out, fucking communist.
Hmm?
Talking to Devin.
Wow, this is great music. Wow, I love this. YouTube creator music. It sounds great.
A little loud.
This is a literal knife.
I would
Cut
cut
me,
the music.
bitch!
Please stop.
On camera.
I remember last time someone did that.
What? They cut
I don't give a fuck.
No,
I hope
said-
he cuts me.
No, not to him. He told someone to cut him, and they did.
I'm afraid. You think I
He
fear
thought the
pain?
knife was duller than it was.
I don't fear pain.
Is this that one girl that has a flowy flower skirt and long blonde hair and is like in the flower field? You know what I'm talking about?
Carol
And
Baskin?
I just have, yeah, but like the famous is skinny. Doesn't have.
I'm talking about
Now,
the White
one
Witch.
fucking
Stevie
episode.
Nicks.
Stevie Nicks.
Yeah. Is it Stevie Nicks?
I sure hope not, because her music's copyrighted.
It sounds similar to a. I know what she's talking about. There's a song that sounds like the.
That's how it goes.
Evan Reinhardt agrees. Carol Baskin killed her husband.
Not one fucking
You're
episode.
stepping on the foam!
Was I not supposed to?
You haven't watched it?
Not one
Why
fucking
not?
episode. Honestly, because between
stepping on the
homeschooling and making
floor,
fucking masks, I don't do anything.
It's.
You take an hour a day and watch
meant
it.
for
It's
those.
worth
Are
it.
you Buddha? Buddha?
Supposedly they're making like a TV
You're
series of it
fucking
now, and
relaxed.
Nicolas Cage is gonna be the Tiger King. Because Nicolas
Because
Cage will be
Nicolas
in
Cage
it.
has a pyramid grave in Oklahoma. Oh,
Does.
oh,
We
oh,
saw it.
Riley.
Oklahoma.
supposedly,
New Orleans.
Orleans.
supposedly he doesn't own it anymore. Like when he got sued because he wasn't
No, he
paying his
does.
taxes, he supposedly like
No, he
lost
still
it.
he still has it. They told us in New Orleans.
You were there.
Our tour guide told us that he was the smartest
no, I
man I've
re-
ever met.
I
I'm
read
pretty
about
sure
it
he's actually
afterwards.
the devil in a tour guide suit that came to scout out Justin for his evil mastermind plots.
He dressed like he had
Dapper.
Asperger's.
But
Like he had Asperger's.
Yeah, Asperger guys I've met always dress like that.
He was
Who
so
the fuck
good.
will-
this was cool.
Who wears a tailcoat in casual
loved
conversation?
him.
As a matter
He
of
was
fact,
my
he wore a
favorite.
tailcoat as a graveyard tour guide, and not in a scary, like spooky way. He was just like, "Hi guys, I'm not even gonna mention my tailcoat, nor am I creepy or spooky
He
in
was
a
so
haunted
nice
house way.
and smart.
I'm just creepy and
He
creepy."
didn't even have notes. He was just like spewing information out.
Yeah, well, he wasn't very smart. If you want someone to not touch your fucking witch tree, the thing you should not say is "Don't touch the witch tree," because he said that. 3 minutes later, Ben comes creeping up next to me and goes, "Bro, I touched the witch tree."
That's also fucking idiot.
So it's Ben's fault this is going on.
Says honestly, says the guy who's fucking
Ben Byers is
superstitious
responsible
about
for
ghosts.
COVID.
Goes
This
and
is
touches
the
a
same
witch
guy who
tree.
came back and his favorite story was about the dude's dick. Come on
And
now.
then for like a month, every time his car would break down, he goes, "Man, I'm telling you, it's because I touched that witch tree."
Fucking Ben, man. Wow, this is great music.
Will you fucking turn it down? It's fucking background ambiance.
Go 2 steps.
Why
Back
the
one.
mommy is balancing? This is all
Well, the non-copyrighted kind, the free music, you get what you's free. That was an overreaction.
Yellow chicken.
No, I meant to blow air so it didn't go in my mouth, but I just the first thing that came out was a yell and I just went with it. Okay, that's honestly what happened.
Whoa, it came out of my mouth.
Devin Reinhardt says we should have a live band playing in the background.
That'd be sweet.
Mask stirrup.
Okay. It's called the DJ.
Mask strap.
Mask
I like
stirrups.
mask stirrups better.
Put your mask on, and then I'm gonna mount you.
Yeehaw, partner. Yep, doggy. That's how people say when they ride horses. I know because Monto Caballos.
Do you have any up dog?
She's wanting to say it.
No, I'm not. He's one that looks up.
Huh?
There you go, fucking Hill Brother, huh?
Rugged says yeehaw.
Oh God.
Trademark. I'm gonna get that trademark, the Hill Brother, huh? You ask them a question and they don't want to answer, they go.
You're right. It couldn't possibly be that we didn't hear you or understand the shit that came out of your mouth.
That's not where shit comes from.
It is around Devin and Stefan most of the time. And both of them are in the proximity of me.
What if I just started shitting profusely out of my mouth onto this table? Just fat piles of shit.
It
What would
would.
you do?
Not be surprised.
Depending on how big the pile was, would be depending on how impressed I was.
I'd mold it and I'd call it mouth shit. Devin's mouth shit for sale,
I'm
$17.99.
sure someone would buy it.
Rugged says that would be amazing.
I would call the guy that wanted some pictures of your feet. And I would say, look, I ain't got those feet pics.
Why wouldn't you call the one that wanted me to peg him?
I don't know. Because I don't want that guy to have my number.
You want the guy that wants pictures of my feet to have your number?
Yeah, because he wants pictures of your feet, not my feet.
The guy that wanted me to peg him doesn't want you to peg him, he wanted me to peg him.
He didn't.
Don't flatter yourself.
He didn't contact me. He didn't have the opportunity to ask.
He wouldn't want you to peg him.
That's not an insult. Thank God. If there's one thing I strive to be every day, it's the type of person you don't want to peg you. And that's cool.
I'm gonna fucking hang myself in my bathroom closet.
Don't say that.
Very specific.
I have plans out in the works at home, right now. Bathroom closet.
That's a really big bathroom closet you can hang yourself in.
I do.
Did you just say hangy hang?
This is written down in my journal at home.
Basement resident said, I mean, no surprise really. Every time I speak, it's basically verbal diarrhea.
See?
It's true. I was doing something.
Fancy aimless Santa circle.
So I have a problem.
What's your problem?
My workstation is covered in fucking planes dust, and it keeps getting on everything I put down.
Well, I tried cleaning it and you went,
Clean your shit.
You stupid whore! Actually, I made either of those sounds. The noises I made were, hey, you're flinging shit on my mold.
so can you give me a second so I can clean up the planes dust that's on your station?
I'll clean it up, bro.
No, you're fucking stupid and you can't.
Is that what you're trying to blow away again? Please go.
What exactly?
I will sweep it!
What exactly is planes?
I will sweep.
Plain
It's like
dust.
charcoal powder, but it's
Orange.
brown.
Orange.
What are you using it for?
We use it for math.
Masturbation.
Okay.
I also use
Went
planes.
to a strange place really quick.
That's not gonna work. No! Do this for. Yeah, just fuck it up. Do whatever you're gonna fucking do.
Now he's
She's
gonna
so
make
mad.
planes mud.
I don't care anymore.
See, I told you guys. Here's the cycle. This is day 4 of the cycle. She was crazy. Now she's pissed off.
Have a cycle. I went through menopause, you fucking cocksucker.
I didn't see your fucking monthly cycle. This is just a Devin cycle. You fucking cunt licker.
Surprised you're wearing that shirt here.
Who cares?
You should on it.
It's not a relic.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be, you know, year one of our yearly trip.
Year one of my yearly bachelor party.
Right.
Did you hear about the new one?
Yeah, you're gonna waste all of my boyfriend's money and we're never gonna go out of your parents'
I heard your brother wants to do it go again.
No, now Lori wants to go on a combined cruise.
Christ.
Are you able to work on the necropomp or
No, I'm waiting for the leather stain.
no?
When does she want to do this? And do we really want to go on a cruise in this this time frame?
Now you're going on a cruise?
Yeah.
Wow, great. I'm gonna be miserable for the rest of my life. Can't wait.
Why are you gonna be miserable?
Because that's my boyfriend's money that's going to be paying for this.
It'll be way cheaper than the fucking other.
Yeah, I mean, I know I personally spent
Hundreds of dollars.
probably like 1,000.
Right. It's not going to cost $1,000 to go on a cruise. It's going to cost you probably less than half.
Are we allowed to bring significant others, or is it just bridal party people?
I don't know. I'm not in charge of that.
Is your wife to be the one in charge of this?
I don't know. We didn't plan it. They just talked about it.
I'm not against the idea.
Where's the psycho scares jacket?
Not either. I like cruises. They're fun.
Hot.
It's over there hanging out.
Where are we cruising?
I don't know, man. Caribbean somewhere. Somewhere down that way.
I need to go get my map.
So you want to go with tomorrow?
Huh?
You want to go with tomorrow?
Go with where?
Check.
No.
My Lone Ranger in that.
No, she wants you to do it. Not me.
We'll see if he tells me anything. If he's there.
He's not gonna say shit to you. You won't even talk to him. You're gonna end up dropping it off to the fucking to the fucking secretary.
Nah,
Give me a second.
this job. I have to wait for those to dry for a while before I can do shit.
That's better.
But now you need to dry.
Yeah, this would be Green Mountain. Do I have to worry about spending a lot of it? Or just like the really wide stuff? No, just trim out the really wide stuff. This one I think we had.
Sounds kind of relaxing.
Yeah, trim out the really wide stuff. And then we want to, the only stuff you want to really pay attention to trimming down is like the arms where our hands slide in. We want a smooth transition. Okay. And the head, in case it's too much. Right? Because like normally I would go through and take all that down to body. Right. Because Evan said she wanted to throw, or he wanted a updated picture, so she wants to throw the top tomorrow and crown it, but, very cool.
so happy. Okay, I need to calm down. I really like bubbles. I'm sorry. No. Oh.
That is kind of cool.
I didn't know that. Oh, they don't even popping. I didn't know that.
So,
So you just thought
with the,
no, they're actually popping. It's cool.
I gotta rip out the stickers here. Also, I've got the new costume with me, like, she's more expensive, but she's also more professional. Like, she's done stuff with right side, she orders it. Yeah, one of them,
Hey, Cinco de Mayo. Join you in the corner. Take the rest of it out.
really long. I would definitely have to get it like.
Just a shirt, or should there be pants as well? Just
This
a
is
shirt.
shirt.
Forgot how ripped up these were.
Just the bottom and the sleeves and like a few small ones.
Little bit of-
there. Just enough so we can put black on them.
Yes, ma'am.
Kevin,
Right now I'm working on trimming this ice cream. I'm working on some masks. We worked on some clown horns. Amanda's working on a dentist costume. Devin's taking some pictures, and then she's going to be working on a straitjacket. This is trim foam. This is ready. It's a foam fill. I also hit the right here. I hit the ice cream cone, so that is drying. Yes, there is so much awesome work done.
I'm going to paint these first, and then I'm going to put it on the body. That way I don't have to put it on the body, take the picture, take it off, paint it, and put it back on the body. Makes sense in my head.
Stefan, do you want to work with some foam?
Yeah.
I've got two things that need to be foamed. And then if you want, you can call up another applicant to get that done. So,
That's
yes,
why I was about ready to start that, unless you want him to do it, you know, something else.
if you're free, then yes, you have him help you. Because all these things you have to kind of hold up while it expands. What I would probably do is with this. No, you don't want to pour everything on its own. So with this same thing, you have to kind of hold it up, and make sure we add rope about 10 feet in it. Let it expand, and it looks like that thing is kind of buckling, so you need to make sure that does not happen.
You should push it out.
Should, you need to make sure it does. It's not
Or
that
you can attach it.
So what I did was I tied about 5 knots in it, and then you just lay it in there as it foams. And your foam kind of wraps around.
Well, that's how you do it on this one. Just tape it to the bottom.
You don't have to. And I don't want to risk it pulling on the bottle. So, yeah. So we need to put the foam in this, put the foam in that, and then also pour an apple. We actually make 2 apples. There's some back to you.
You want to start making stone? So you got that whole.
Yeah, we just don't need any strawberry.
Oh, Hippie, you had questions. Weaponry.
So with this, when you pour it, make sure you roll it around, hit everything, especially up here on that jaw, and then flip it up and let it all expand. Okay? I'll tell you that I did 3 ounces, or maybe, yeah, I did 3 ounces. So I did 2 ounces of B, 1 ounce of A, and that was about 2 times too much for this.
What I was gonna do is, we're gonna pour all at once. The egg sack takes, I wanna say 20 and 10.
So with this, what I want you to do, one of you hold it, and the other one, you can either take a trash bag or take our house wrap. Just take a small piece. As it expands up, when it starts to slow down, put that in there and push it down.
Okay.
So that we make sure it's pressing out all of this and really, really push it up. Usually our mold would take care of that because we wouldn't have to worry about it fucking moving and stuff, but right now we need to make sure that, because it is possible to end up with an egg sack that looks like that, and that's not good.
Okay. So, should we actually, mix them as, 2 different batches, or?
Grab some small paint cans, Stefan. Grab a couple small paint cans.
And then with this one, I don't remember what the measurements are, but same thing, try to make sure it hits in there and expands up.
Because I figured, like I said, that was 10 and 20 and 10. That bottle would probably make it take up enough room for that ice cream.
Yeah.
But I would still probably pour the ice cream cone first, or the ice cream first, and then pour the rest of it in there.
Yeah. A good thing to kind of try to visualize is that the expanding foam, when you mix it, it expands by 15 times. So kind of look at how much it fills, and then imagine that times 15. When I did this the first time, I filled up about that much, so I knew this is gonna fucking fill it times 3. Yeah, so.
Where I can grab it.
It's a little more. And Chris, if you guys are playing with foam, let's just make another.
About that too.
Yeah. I figured 53
Oh,
first.
we'll need it 'cause we've got
Well, we've got to make about, what do we have now, 2? So we've got to make about 7.
We only got one of the,
We've got to make about 7 more that are 40. We've got 1 there, and we've got 1 there, and we've got 2 more packs that are actually bought. But I'm saying, 1 more packs. Yeah. I don't think all 8 of them are, but I know at least 6 of them. I figured it'll be case it is all 8 of them. One thing, guys, work on knock out
What? Quick, go play bubbles.
Set them in there like that next time to see what it looks like.
crazy. Because I'm trying to come up with what kind of costume to dress this in.
How do I pop them? Pop. Pop, pop, pop. I don't know how to pop them.
I think you can only play with the big ones. What, can you do anything with any of the other things?
I don't think so. None of them have like anything on the screen. This one I know does. You can dance to it, but this one's only.
There you go, tracers. See what I can take some notice.
Can you stop with the fucking filter?
They asked me to.
I don't care. They only asked you to because you did it a bunch of times.
Because it's festive.
Sam said, "What's your favorite scary movie, asshole?" have any favorite scary movies?
I have a soft spot for Rose Red.
I don't know what that means.
Rose Red. That's a Stephen King
It's a
book
Stephen
that was
King.
trying to do a really long ass like.
It
It was a mini series, but it's really.
But
just
I really
long.
liked the way it was done.
Yeah, it was good.
done very well, and I have.
I saw it when I was like a freshman in college.
At least you didn't say high school. Oh, haunted house. Like Winchester Mystery Mansion. Ask.
Yeah.
Which
The
is
girl-
not as much fun
Didn't
as
the
it
girl
sounds
have like autism or something?
No,
too?
there was a clown named Bubbles at my last haunted house that I worked at.
I don't know if it ever actually said, but
I think
my
she had some
assumption.
kind of like special needs.
Yeah, she was a battery.
Yeah.
And ask what your favorite scary movie is.
Halloween.
I really like the original Dawn of the Dead.
For the Grin body. Which that
Which set of what? Oh, hands.
What
Don't-
did you hear?
Don't ask.
Please.
No.
Inform the class.
Fuck off.
Come on, tell the class what you heard.
What are we doing? What are we doing with this?
It's gonna be covered up for
Cheesecloth? Oh, I see.
Which set of nipples?
You might wanna.
Ow!
I don't know. I'm special.
Cheesecloth, like a base coat. That's so clean, and but I don't. I think I have a hard time. I think it's this is gonna unscrew. How do you get water in? It's gotta be on this open. You are in the hole in this?
Yes.
Is it one?
Either that or we just kind of start filling it out.
Well, you're gonna make enough for all of it and then do it that way, or
I'm gonna try it.
we need a third cup for that mix? 'Cause we gotta hold these, don't we?
I'm gonna mix it all at once, then pour a little in there, pour a little in there, and then the rest goes in there, and hopefully I poured enough, the right amount in both of
But I'm
those.
saying we gotta hold these. Like, that might work to leave it like that, but we gotta switch that one around. Just have an idea on how we can do the long hands that we talked about. Yeah. Something happened with the bucket over there gave me an idea. Well, you know how it has that layer, it's kind of falling in on itself now. Do the same thing we do with.
We don't need to use the fucking the pockets in the sculpture. But my mom said she wants us to make it so it can be packaged. So
So like my idea. So then
otherwise the charge for the box is going to be so big.
Right. Question is then how do we put that inside?
You sculpt it right and then make that pour spout.
Yeah, but you gotta have a piece inside for a connector.
I understand what I'm trying to say. You make that your pour spout.
You only have one black
You
one?
understand?
Here's one other problem. Like it needs the
Probably very resistant.
it needs to run
I need black paper.
it needs to run across the
No,
middle.
I need a little guy. Nope, I did that.
I only have my one.
I guess I dirty one.
What do you say?
You need to have you gotta have a support stretcher run across the middle because otherwise it's gonna be top heavy at that connection point, and when they swing it, it'll eventually rip out of the foam.
I understand, but they also shouldn't be swinging it like a whole fucking hammer. Well, we can't account for idiots acting like idiots. If you crash your car, it's not the guy
Well,
that
I'm
made the
just
car's
saying.
fault you fucked it up.
If we do that, that would. But I'm also thinking of just like even like the weight it could flex,
It won't
and then it
end up
won't look right.
that heavy. It also won't flex if you use the proper kind of handle.
We're making it all out of foam.
Oh, hey.
But it'll have a pour spout like this. And then you'll just slide your fucking pipe in there. Pour latex, let it dwell, you empty it. Let that dry. You pour foam in that. And then
One
once
length
you...
around the foam.
Yeah.
You're not gonna do just like the apple then.
No. Because that'll also allow it to have more strength, and then your paint won't chip off over time, or if it ends up wet, it won't end up like the ones that we had.
Right.
But we sculpt it in, or you cast it, you pour it. When you pour in your foam, you slide in your
Could do
pipe piece.
Could do like what we did with the cone. Remember how I made the one, like what the exterior was? Was the big tube.
Yeah.
So take the tube, build your clay around that,
Right.
and then mold that.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I don't know. I don't think those are the right shape.
I'm just thinking that would save you on clay,
Right.
and also it would,
I would probably just use a 4x4 as a base.
because it depends on how big you're trying to make the thing.
Just
Trying
because
to go extreme.
just because it's a base doesn't mean anything. I mean, it's going to end up being the size of a 5-gallon bucket.
Probably
But
like a 6x6.
it's fine.
I'm just saying, save yourself on
Right.
everything. Yeah, if we do like what I was trying to do with the one, I think that would be a good selling point because people buy if we have somewhere we're doing cash and carry, and people have to fly on a plane to break it down and put it in the carry. Well, maybe not. Depending on how big the actual head of the
I guess you're gonna have to
hammer
make
is.
some soon.
Well, honestly, there's no reason to make it break down like that anyway. Because your handle is still as long as it has to be. So
Yeah, but for, like you said, for shipping, when you break, you get put off, you just set it next to it instead of having this weird.
I know, but the problem is if your handle is 3 feet long, your box is still 3 feet long.
Oh, did you get that link I sent you, by the way, the other night?
What was it?
The gels?
No. If I did, I didn't look at it.
Send you messages, you don't check.
Sorry.
Fill the load. Okay.
I did think
Sorry. I did, sorry.
There's your glass.
next time do it like you mean it.
Okay.
I already told her you enjoyed it, so.
It says glass. I'm assuming it's probably a plastic.
I know, but I don't think we want plastic.
Well, no, it'd be like what's already on there. You just replace that.
I understand, but is it the right size?
I don't know. You gotta measure.
That's the problem. If it's not the right size,
Oh
we have an issue.
that makes sense. I don't think it's the right size. I mean that they don't sell the
That's why we just buy the. It's like overhead paper.
No, I know what you're talking about. But if we could get something like that, then you could, have multiple colors. It wasn't very expensive.
Hey, Stefan. Christine's help.
Wait, we're going now?
No, thank you. Love y'all, but not like that.
Can I go home with you, Devin?
Good for you. I have 3 dogs.
See, she didn't.
Yeah, and
I don't love any of you like that. I asked if I could go home with Devin.
He just stopped and just stared at you.
Whatever. You know what? I'll stop cooking for you.
The kids will be pissed off.
I didn't say I'd stop cooking for them. You can survive on, let's see, you can make spaghetti, mac and cheese, and
Hey,
what else can you cook?
spaghetti.
I like spaghetti. See, move into my house, Chris, and make me and my dog spaghetti.
We're gonna go with the skull because that'll be able to, as soon as it gets poured, it can get basically set down very quickly.
Yeah, so what I did for like the excess that overflows out, because you don't want to make a giant mess all over like our mold or our table, I just kind of took my stick and I would just scrape it off.
Wow, I wonder if that's why maybe paint isn't coming out.
Take it and put it in One of the other ones is coming.
Hey, welcome. I already got freaking orange.
Yeah.
I got cookies right home.
There you go. Where's that glass bottle go? Is it like that?
Yeah, hold on.
I'm not sure where the box is. I got these in my pocket. Like where they pick up
Where the filter though?
Actually, Stefan, we're gonna hold off a few minutes before we look at this. Because in 3 minutes, we're gonna mess with problems.
There's no kid. Let's do it. Julian, right now I'm working on this Krampus mask. Tonight's projects are abundant. We've got multiple masks we are working on. Chris and Mr. Hutchins are working on our foam props. They are foaming an egg sack, an apple, an ice cream, and a body tonight.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
And a partridge in a pear tree. So they're working on all that stuff. Amanda's working on a dentist costume, and Devin is working on a straitjacket.
Truth be told, I kind of like this.
Epic,
Truth be told, I kind of like this. It's a little off.
epic, dark fantasy music is what it sounds like.
It's called It's Coming. Same. I wish, actually.
Anna, can I get you to hold? Can I get you to hold? Get that all back on the sides.
Well, I did the bottom, I did the face. The rest of it should be fine.
Not in. You hold that back.
So, is there
From
any
the top component there. So hold it from the top.
so that you don't get indents on the bottom? As it expands, you're going. Once it kind of expands, then you can move to the bottom.
I
You
can
just
do
want
it.
a real
You want me to
gentle
do it?
touch.
Just it's smooth.
Oh, you already did what needs to be done?
Yep. I won't be able to peel that off.
There's foam in it. He said hold.
Let me know if it starts getting close to the top.
Yeah, it's way down here, so.
Probably hasn't expanded yet, but once it does,
Barely.
you'll know it.
I know. It's starting.
Justin, you said once it gets to about halfway up on this one, push it back down, or once it starts slowing?
Once it starts to slow down, because you want to watch how much you press down. You don't want foam to explode out the bottom where that other piece is.
Give a quick peek at the on the side. Looks like it's pushing out where it needs to push out.
Yeah, you just gotta kind of watch it because right now you are holding it on top, so it's making it kind of smaller on bottom. And if you wait too
Why
long,
is there a foamy drip coming out of it?
We missed it.
Okay, I thought there was a hole.
It was an oopsie.
Grab that paper. Blue side will go into the mold. There's a couple of words, other side. Yep. Or blue side up.
I'm about halfway.
East side.
And your apple is overflowing.
that's okay.
Okay.
That one's fine. That's not too much.
We tried to make a hammer using this paper. It did not go well.
Actually, push down and force that phone back in.
Money. What goes in this?
What do you mean, what goes in
Does
there?
anything go in this? It's about halfway.
Shit. We've got the ball.
Punchy ball.
Where is it?
Over on the table.
Over here.
Your table. Now you didn't tell me that, Justin. Body.
You got the bottom empty? Yeah, good luck.
Apparently, I was trying to push it down and kind of like that. Apparently, I went way down too far. Hopefully that latex is being used as a not even really a gas. I think we need it.
Not here. You're gonna make it more fun because that's just probably got it hasn't started coming on like you know either. You did manage to bang it in far enough to be attached though. Let
me see how much it is.
It
But
was
between what guys lost and filled, that would have been probably at least 3/4.
We'll probably could leave that. It's like a pencil.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we gotta think of too. I mean, it's not supposed to be perfect anyway. With the ice cream, would it be okay to use the Loctite or because it's
No, I'm worried. Yeah, I'm
That's
worried that it's
heavy.
going toward someone's face. That the Loctite, it gets hard. So I want to be careful about that.
Okay, is there, can you,
I can do a small batch.
ridiculously small? Well, wait, you still need to do a body. You already did the body.
I haven't done the body yet.
Cool. Well then, when you do body, that's
Which will be paid when I install it.
my friend is adorable now. Did you get your elastic? No, Grace, fuck off. What is that now?
It's like nurses and what's going on.
Huh?
Like nurses.
I followed the tractor, whatever that came with the email. It's been delivered to the USPS. So it's tracked to the USPS. They didn't put tracking on it. Yeah. Because it should have been here today, which is why I didn't check the mail. Did you check the mail?
No.
It could be in other.
Oh.
How long do we need to give this before we can beginning to pour another apple? So
25 minutes.
kind of works out. We wait on that body until
You know
it's all dry. We can pull that one and pour another apple at the same time.
25.
And then he's got to make an armature and everything. So.
Yeah.
Can I see that image again?
Here's the front view.
Do you have one of that mask?
I don't think you ever painted any of those in white.
I have one at the house right now.
That was gonna be unedited. If you want me to find it.
It's only like that itself is not that old. You get
With all these fans that we're doing, one thing that may not be a bad thing to get is a spare half-inch steel bit.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with the half-inch. I don't know if it's the edge on it that's starting to grow or whether it's
It's possible. Ooh, what's the Crown banner? Crown is a makeup company that Devin used to work for and who were a sponsor of the haunt. So we hung them up in our makeup room. We get a lot of brushes from them mostly. So, huh?
I made the white.
Oh, and makeup wipes.
You should actually go check them out. If you use eyeshadow, they have really nice 9-color eyeshadow palettes that I use all the time, and they're cheap and nice. So
Same.
I would recommend. They also have very nice brushes. You're also cheap and nice.
No, I use the eyeshadow all the time.
Oh yeah, perfect. It's Crown Brush. And no, I'm not paid by them to say that.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Ethan Struggle put, ooh wee. I'm thinking of Rick and Morty.
Mr. Poopy Butthole. Now I need to transition to the black paint to finish up this promise.
Take it up. I'm here. And I need to add more distillery.
I've got the
I mean, I can
One
also
Piece
use the female body for this.
theme song stuck in my head.
The what?
The theme song for One Piece.
One Piece.
It's an anime.
What?
I've been thinking about that for like 30 minutes, asking them. Do you guys watch anime?
What?
Is this an ad?
No, I don't have ads on YouTube. This is the fucking creator playlist that you have me playing.
You're You're gonna get mad at me for no reason.
I'm not even mad.
Is this your happy voice?
Yeah.
That sounds like great happiness. It doesn't sound manic and terrifying at all. Now I'm in a 90s university or a 90s comedy about a university. Any minute now there's breaking glass and some dean is getting pied in the face.
So Alan's live now too. Like it's still in the looking in a fridge.
Choir nerd in my head starts singing actual lyrics.
The song has words.
Yeah.
Never knew that.
It's an opera. Okay, just now is your opinion, but I don't think the pants need any more.
No, it should be good. Just make sure they match that. That's really what we need to do. Make sure they match.
So this needs more dirty.
There you go.
Very much. Everybody's just fucking enthralled with what you're doing, or nobody's someone named Marcus just added me as a friend on Snapchat.
Someone named what?
Marcus.
Are you afraid of guys named Marcus?
No, I don't know anybody named Marcus.
I feel like half.
You do now.
Man,
I feel like half of Black Oak is named Marcus.
Okay.
R.I.P. Anna.
R.I.P. Anna.
What happened?
Have a great night.
Don't worry about it.
Why you gotta be like that, honey?
She's having her period.
That's what I wanted to know. What fucking adult? What are we, 13? Oh, you bleeding?
That's not actually it.
Well, that's still fun. You're a liar.
You want her to have her period?
I mean, I don't really care either way. You know what? Come on.
Not my stream of information.
His Snapchat name is Big Marcus. Should I add him back?
Is he trying to add Devin or no? You hear me?
His Snapchat name is Big Marcus. Should I add him back? My phone number? I don't have anyone. What?
She look like a single desperate chick? No, no phone numbers.
He added me by phone number.
Oh shit.
How does he have my phone number?
Attached to any of your things?
What?
Attached to Facebook?
I don't have my phone number on Facebook. Or else I'd have 16 guys a day trying to text me. Cheers. Found quick picker upper.
I'm just saying I'm gonna sleep well.
Well, maybe.
Unless you're bugs crawling under the skin. I feel that normally. I really hate it. Hey, cardiac man, take your pills.
Okay.
I kind of like you alive. Most days. Timer.
Thank you.
What a crawfish horn.
I'm guaranteeing my detail-oriented ass didn't do this one.
It's Connor's.
Something about the body is
That should be able to get pulled out, right?
Yeah.
Stephen, you wanna go ahead and pull your apple?
need to be really careful because you have to flip that inside out. The mold has a bit of damage in it, so you need to just be careful. You want to kind of slide your fingers in and kind of push it out first before you flip it inside out.
Flipping the mold inside out?
Yes.
You don't even pull it out. That's the way I'm putting it in there. Yeah, we didn't have the damage like the last time. At least not as much. That was cool. Thanks. We're cutting off this bottom part, right? Got a little trimming inside the mouth to do, but overall,
Well, my Krampus has horns. I had to glue these guys in, and then they're ready to paint.
Chris Nolan's getting a black contract to the pentagram on the back. Really big.
someone probably has it done. Probably sort of photograph it. This version. A few options. They don't want to draw if they just like it the other way.
Just chop it off.
Yeah. Cut it out. Usually trimming in the mouth area overall.
Put some water in there, make sure it's good. Because I have concerns about the foam working with the whole salt prototype.
Yeah, they're even here.
No, it's air holes on top also. The top holes are actually in the foam, and you make sure that the foam is so rich. Take water, pour it in there. Let it cool, let it touch the salt.
Oh, well, that's, don't leave it, 'cause it'll be a simple.
The hot glue gun's heating up. I'm going to rebase these two grins. I do not make those horns. I buy those horns from someone else. I buy them from the same place Alan Hops buys his horns, and then we just glue them in. I paint them because I don't like how they look just right now, and then after that it's done. I used to make my own horns, but these horns are way lighter, way stronger. They look better. They cost less and they take less time to do. So all around, it's just a better way. And I also have multiple kinds of horns that I can add to any mask. Like I have those. I have a smaller black ones, and then I have like antlers that I can add to anything.
You okay? Yeah.
Okay. Not too much.
It's supposed to drip. That's a drip. You just need to make sure. Yo, no, flip it back the other way. Flip it back the other way. There's 5 holes on top of it. Just because it's not, we can't let the water drip into the foam.
How are they gonna refill it? It's coming up and down there.
I know, but once it's empty, you won't have to worry about it. He was flipping it over with a full thing, and then carrying it over. No, who cares? It still had more water in it than you want to have in it. Each time you'll get a bit of water in that foam, but you don't want to just hold it for a long amount of time with it just dripping into the foam.
Right.
You flip this back? Huh? Did you flip this back? No, you did.
I think I did.
You did. I watched you.
Maybe I did. What the fuck?
Nope.
Your
Nope.
playlist.
How do you want to cut this bottom part off?
With a knife? Just cut it off.
You got one for me, dude?
So we're ready to pour. Good morning. This is ready for you. Those are all glued on.
Brown.
Yeah.
Okay.
Repeat. Pull a little bit of that silicone mold out. Yeah. Quiet here, I'm going to say something to get everyone mad. Fallout 76 is the best Bethesda game. I wish it was. I had high hopes for that game, and it looks like it totally flopped. Best game, LO. Try hard. Darts, throw them up in the air, then run before they hit you on the top of the head. That's a great challenge game. You can one-up the lawn darts and use a bow and arrow. That works too. Are you going to do another tour? Really liked hearing about your storyline. I don't know. Maybe. We used to take old crab apples, stick them in a 3 to 4 foot stick and fling them at each other. You can send apples 100 yards on a stick. Bro. My dad's neighbor, when he was younger, took clothes hangers and rocks and had slingshot wars. You'd be walking home from school and you get jumped by rocks shot from slingshots. Yeah, that sounds like the old days when kids couldn't die.
They could. They just weren't stupid enough to be a stupid kid. Yup. Whales dating? So how come the other one didn't have a lower jaw? Did it just not foam?
It didn't foam right. When we did this one, we made sure to swish some into the mouth and the face first.
Gotcha.
Before, whenever you're ready.
Of course, when I'm looking at this one, what's back on? Cause I'm gonna dump that in down.
length long, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Side. We try to center. Just be careful because this side is actually back off. Whenever you have that in, or in my lift up, turn around, let people get out of the fucking way. Fucking way.
I got your
Hi, baby.
phone board.
You want to make text messages?
Whatever.
See what happened at 10? Was it last week?
When you can avoid it.
It looked like he did on himself. It's fucking terrible. Oh, you better read it.
Huh?
We'll read it.
Go ahead, lift up. Go almost vertical.
Come off the tube anyways. Look at that.
Yeah, I have none of that.
The only reason she's not kicking me right now is the fact that A, she doesn't B, it'd be bad if the mold build out. Never.
Yeah, the mold is only 8 days.
No, I'm done. My father's Irish stubbornness, and I just been full of stubbornness. I'm a pain in the ass. Want to hang out?
All you can do. Too big to sit over a bucket.
Honestly, I would say if you do it along the drive, you'll be able, you got a better chance of getting the full chunk off than you do.
Well, like I said, I'm not worried about these shoes. These are old. Hear about the Illinois governor's plan for reopening the state?
No.
Basically based on his plan of attack, MHC ain't gonna happen.
Well,
They're not even gonna be allowed to be in stage 3 till June 1st.
what is stage 3?
It's similar to like what ours is.
I don't know what ours
Like,
is.
Stage 3, I think you start having like maybe 50 people, no more than 50 people in this space. And then after that, it's 100, and then 250 or more. Well, 250 or more for them at earliest would be August. It's not looking very hopeful for actually. We're only going to go over, right? I could be doing this on days like the one.
The problem is you can't just form. But you only have a limited amount of the expanding form. Okay.
Justin, you can starting midnight. I was gonna take. Is it okay if I go ahead and take off?
Yeah, man.
I know I haven't done the body yet, or
No big deal. Just take
guys
it tomorrow.
Can we do that tomorrow?
I mean, we're waiting for
Gonna be okay to wait on this until tomorrow? The second part?
Yeah. And then tomorrow you can work on that.
Hmm?
Then tomorrow you can work on that.
Now, question, is this going to be an issue? Or this didn't take any toll?
Yeah.
No. Right away, because I'll be the one that actually knows what that is.
So, this is going to be a new mask called Revenant. And eventually a new character also by that name. And Revenant is a base for another character that I'll be making, one that I don't think anyone has ever made anything like it. But I'm not going to tell you its name yet because it's very funny but also kind of gives it away. So you'll see it when it's closer to done. I will give you a hint that the other character, the name came from something that my brother called a character from Dead by Daylight. It's not a character from that game, but it's something he called it, which I thought was very funny. So. I'm going to latex this mask, and then that's going to be it.
Is it okay for you to put the costume on that body? Like, will it stay on the body?
The only thing I got to do on it is throw the hands on it, which will take latex, so I'll probably just bring the sleeves all the way
The
up.
larger ones
As high up as I can
should be
go.
5/8.
And then depending on how the,
And
I would say anything,
Should
maybe
be-
leave
the other one 1/4 inch.
the ruffle off. Or take the ruffle back off after you, because I'm thinking the neck and the head, I'll definitely need the latex. And then same way with the hands.
Alright.
I used to have a coworker. He
Instead of using a pencil sharpener to sharpen his pencils, we can whittle them down in flats.
Even though you're not supposed to have knives at school. This guy was a social studies teacher.
He would use a
Chop saw.
This guy was a social studies teacher. What's funny about it? You didn't get a better pencil sharpener, did you?
No.
All the alarms.
The one that goes off every 15 minutes is so I can. Then to put latex up onto the thin areas. Then the one that goes off at 11:30 is to remind me to take my pills. And then the one where
Time to go home.
the bell chime is whenever I can start dumping any of the master bullets that they blow for alligators.
Where'd you go with that pencil sharpener?
Right there. I've got the egg wall going at a nice angle to where it's not going to pull at the bottom, it'll pull at the sides. Okay. So, cool. Hopefully that might help. I did just go through and anything that did start pulling, I kind of dumped out already, so that's that much less that to pull.
That works.
And then I'll pour the stuff tomorrow. Foam hands for that rim body. Or else, what else is going on?
Yep. Sounds good.
Well, you talking after asking?
Pretty much.
To kill a baby vampire.
Yes.
Then you do okay.
Who's got foot then?
No.
Are you taking the hair or are you leaving the hair?
I'll just leave it here. I've already got everything situated on table.
Okay.
That's not a start.
Whittle that other one down.
You've seen Invasion of the Body Snatchers?
No. Pretty sure my mom always says that's one movie that scared her a lot.
Which version?
What? I don't know.
One with Donald Sutherland.
Are you not getting that hollow mask you strapped tonight?
Huh?
You're not getting that hollow mask you strapped tonight?
You restrapped it?
If you did? Where is it?
Around the table.
On that table?
The costume checking table.
When did you do it? Like, you need to fry?
Huh?
You need to fry? You need to fry? You're frying at the take home?
Oh, the big one.
Me in high school in the 50s and 60s would be the best. Nicolas Cage cast as Joe Exotic in a movie. Have y'all considered making silicone masks? I have one that I make. I just haven't made one to post yet. I have. So where I'm at right now, what everyone wants out of a silicone mask is this hyper realistic looking kind of thing, and that's not what I make. So I don't think my sculpting is at a level that would justify the price of a silicone mask yet. So I also know that silicone masks don't work great in my show. My cast doesn't like to wear them. Granted, I haven't introduced a whole lot. The one that I made last year, I mean, the actor wore it all year. Granted, she is a veteran actor and is pretty hardcore. So she's one who would complain about it if it was bad, but she would also just shut the fuck up and wear it. So, yeah. I like to make things that I'll use in my haunt.
We do have some silicone prosthetics that we made.
Yes. Granted, the process of making a silicone mask and a silicone appliance are not necessarily the same process. I mean, I guess they're kind of the same process. My other issue is it's not just making a mold and everything. There's also a different process in painting them, and I don't know what that process is.
Let's get over a little bit and show them the cards. So these are the packaging cards, and this one's pretty dusty from sitting there, but this is our demon prosthetic. It has a chin piece and then a face piece. It's our demon prosthetic, and yeah, before anyone asks, that's me. And then this is our zombie one. This one's pretty cool. It's got some decent movement and everything. So again, that's me. Somebody commented on something, but
You know what? Tonight I will take the film off. When I'm done, I will do my hair. Night.
See you later.
how do you see the comments?
Scroll up right here.
Silicone masks are hard to wear. They're very limiting with interactions. That's what I hot almost pass out.
Yep. I've had that happen to a few people.
I wear one. Granted, mine's only a half mask, and I haven't had too many issues. I think the closest I've come to ever passing out would be when we've done like the 4th of July parades, because it's 100+ degrees out, sun's bearing down you. My costume's all black, got a 5-pound silicone mask, but other than that, I can usually go most of the night, in that mask. Maybe take 1 or 2 breaks, get water and stuff. And I do a line acting, so I mean, I think it depends on the mask, but mine also has a lot of breathability, and it has a bigger mouth area, and then I wear a like a balaclava type mask underneath to hide my mouth, because it's kind of a pumpkin jack-o'-lantern-esque look. So where'd the mask go? You want to show this or not? So we're doing some more apples. This one we actually have a jaw with, so it'll look really cool once it's done. So yeah, cool profile look, but it's got all its teeth. So it was a good apple. Went to the dentist.
We got quite a few projects knocked out today. Pretty good progress. This guy, I'm gonna let it dry, and then I'm gonna paint this tomorrow. It's going to be something brand new, so it's gonna be really cool once it's all done. We got, can't see it really, but egg sack, apple, and ice cream cone all foamed up. So those are done. Two grins that I'll have to base again tomorrow, and then I'll paint those up tomorrow. We got the Krampus mask all done. Amanda's going to hair it tomorrow, so that will be completed tomorrow. And Devin did a straight jacket that we knocked off our list, and a clown costume that just went onto a body. How much for you charge for silicone prosthetic mold and a bulk buy of prosthetics? The appliances, I think we had marked about as low as we could make them. So I think they're like $30 a piece or something. And that's pretty much what it costs to make it plus labor. So if it's a custom piece and you want us to make you a mold, do you mean for us to make a new appliance? Because if it's just us making a new appliance, we don't charge you to make the mold. But if you want to buy that mold, then our molds are $450 a piece, and then you could have our mold. But if you just wanted us to make a new sculpture, then no problem, and we would just sculpt it, and then it would just cost you what it costs for our appliances. So yeah, anyway, we're gonna head out of here for tonight, guys. It's getting pretty late, and we've been doing this for almost 3 hours. We're 15 minutes away from 3 hours, but lots of stuff got knocked out tonight. Again, make sure you hit our bell so it lets you know when we are live. We'll be out here again tomorrow. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm Justin Hill. This is my crew. You stay scary.